Place the meatballs on top. Look at that. And then I got a little bit of this gravy that I'm just gonna drizzle right on. What? Nice recipe. I'm going to make some meatballs that are gonna be served over mashed potatoes. And then it's gonna be like a buttery cowboy flavor, okay? And this is something I do. There's one out there, but I don't know the recipe to it. This is just a recipe that I'm going to do. On cheese here. And I'll start off slowly because I may not use it all. I don't know, we'll see, okay? This is a 6-ounce bag and I maybe used half, okay? And then I'm gonna have buttery herb seasoning, garlic powder, or onion powder, cumin, garlic powder, smoked paprika, and then some ground mustard, salt and pepper, breadcrumbs, and then an egg, okay? I'm gonna use a teaspoon of each, except for the ground, I'm gonna do half. Okay, crumbs, I used 1/4 cup, okay? And then a little over a pound of ground beef, okay? And so now I'm just going to make my meatballs and set. To prep the seasoning that I'm going to use, that I'm going to place in for my cream for my meatballs. I have a teaspoon of this seasoning here, okay, on mustard again, and we're going to go with the teaspoon this time. All right, and then same thing with this, okay, and we're going to go in with a teaspoon of garlic powder, okay. I'm also going to add a teaspoon of parsley flakes to this, okay. I'm going to place a little bit of oil down in the pan. Okay. I'm gonna cook them. They need to be cooked about 3 minutes on each side. Okay, look at this. Oh, yum. All right, in this oil, so I don't have excess of oil in it. So I'm gonna take all these meatballs out, but not all of it, okay? Just some. I'm gonna put half a stick of butter, and I'm gonna start off with 3/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. That mixture of seasonings, we're gonna place that seasoning into this, okay, bowl here, okay? So just go ahead and start placing all those meatballs back in. As you can see, that sauce has already gotten thick. So I think I'm gonna add another 3/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. Oh, taste the sauce to make sure it's so flavorful. All right, so I am gonna add some seasonings to it. And so what I added was more of this, and it was probably another teaspoon or more. Same thing with the butter and herb, and then the garlic powder. Guys, these meatballs look delicious. Delicious. And I'm going to place the meatballs on top. Look at that. And then I got a little bit of this gravy that I'm just gonna drizzle right on. What? Mmm. Delicious, you guys. Gonna throw on one of those homemade rolls we made, or I made. Delicious. Meatball and mashed potatoes and that gravy in there. Take a bite. Mmm. Delicious. That gravy sauce is so dry. That's the recipe tonight, you guys. Little cowboy meatball over mashed potatoes with some roasted broccoli and a homemade sweet roll. I thank you guys and see you in the next recipe.